Yeah, when I was married, my ex's dad used to talk about how the most dangerous guy is the most least consuming is conspicuous little guy that looks like he's not even a problem. Uh, that's a mosquito or a germ. You see, it can kill you. It can kill the king, but the king can overcome the germ. What's that? Oh, it's, as you can see, the king will overcome the germ. Ah, خلاص. So, what we're doing is this. We're walking through, and we're trying to bring peace. People don't like to hear the spoken word because they think they're better than the rest of us. They think they know better. You see what I mean? So you just walk through and you talk. You talk quietly and talk politely. Most people don't understand there's degrees to politeness, and degrees to politeness vary. Now, if I was loudly having an obnoxious conversation, I would be annoying to this gentleman right here, and we wouldn't be able to peacefully talk and coexist in this room. So people have to understand that there are certain rules of etiquette and behavior, and there are certain times where we should ask people to accommodate us, and certain times where a lot of times asking people to accommodate us is just completely out of line, like the occupation of this continent. You know, you have a lot of people that migrated here and then complain about migration for families to take care of their families when they migrated here themselves to take care of their families. Do you understand? Their logic is askew. They've become inefficient human beings. How you doing, brother? We need to be more efficient human beings in order to peacefully coexist with one another. If we're unable to do this, you've assigned your self to a supercomputer programs that are connected to your planet that will decide if you're an efficient program to be able to coexist as a human species on this planet. Okay, I didn't set up the prime directive, the rich people did. And you get what you pay for. I told them before they set the components into motion not to do it. If we could find a more intelligent, loving way to do it, that is if we expose them to their mathematicians and their molecular scientists on a more grand level. They didn't think that you folks had the ability to ascertain and conceive myself, Muhammad, Jesus, Bob Marley, or Haile Selassie, and they thought that, you know, what they have is a lot of these actors that come up and try to pass themselves off as scientists and mathematicians, but they throw at you bullshit. And then the bullshit is considered more the norm, and the intelligence is considered not the norm. So let's look at like Bob Marley's redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, for none of them can stop at the time. Those are math proofs right there. He's just basically telling you eternal, molecular, relative math proofs. And then you listen to someone like Richard Dawkins or Chris Hitchens, which is a complete frickin' moron, or Andrew Womack or anything like that, they sit there and they argue whether or not God exists, and we explain to them in the Gospels that God is part of the eternal, and God is the eternal life source. It's simple math and physics. But all these guys that are supposed to be your great scientists ain't explaining them too well. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, the computer is a necessary evil according to all of you because you put the prime directive into effect and you decided what you're going to do. We gave you a choice, you choose yours, okay? I choose life over dispensing life and death, but you guys don't, okay? I like the most loving outcome possible. This is the most loving outcome possible for all of you. It'll get better. The acquisition of the cell of the chips that are in you and stuff like that will either pass through you or attach to you, and you'll eliminate the need for a synapses of yourself coming back into a molecular structure that is similar to the molecular structure that you have it right now. It was your choice. Now, I prefer you'd make better choices in the future. I need to speed things up. More people are thinking positively and lovingly, okay? I've got a lot of people around me here that are real scared, but they scare themselves, okay? Fear. Fear is the most irrational state of being that you can live in. It is a natural and intelligent choice when you're confronted by flight or, you know, either to fight or flee. But most animals don't react out of irrational fear. They react out of an intelligent fear. Fight or flee. Human beings don't react that way. We react we control, manage our environment. We're abusive. We're not as highly evolved as most animals that coexist with us. Most animals that coexist with us work in a fight or flee. Human beings rarely work in a fight or flee state of being. They go into complacency and then states of fear that eliminate each other for their own resources that they overconsume and waste, which we don't want to do because look at how cute he is. Here she comes by. And we want to make sure that we save the resources and manage the resources well for him. He's got his cowboy boots on and his sweats. It's really cool. Do you guys understand this? Okay. I hope you're able to ascertain and understand a lot of this stuff. I'm going to finish this one real quick. Hi, how are you? I'm going to finish this one real quick, and I'm going to go out to my truck, and we're going to record another one. I hope you guys are understanding what's happening to you. It's speeding up, so that's really good. It makes me really feel excited when it speeds up, because I like to see you guys do as well as we can. I like to see us all survive as well as we can. I'd like to see us start fixing our planet and restoring real faith as soon as we can. So how about you? We'll go load one in the car real quick, okay? So I'm a little less conspicuous here, and it's a little less disturbing to a lot of people that go by. All right? Blessings and peace.